What's up, you infected people? So, I know there wasn't a video last week. It's not because I got the virus. It's because I had one of these to film. And other things throughout the weekend. So, I just absolutely didn't have time. And I'd say we'd be loaded full of content this week, but we're not. Because most of what happened is surrounded by the coronavirus. Everything's been canceled. This one thing has been canceled. E3's been canceled. The St. Patrick's Day parade in Chicago's been canceled. The most important one, obviously, is the whole E3 thing. Even though I was still able to go to C2E2 during this whole thing, and it still fucking worked, and everybody was not dying or sick. So, fuck. I mean, I'm no Scientologist. I know that's not the word, shut up. But people are definitely overreacting. Like the fact that everybody is buying mountains of toilet paper because coronavirus equals shitting pants? I don't get it. I just don't. Why are people like this? They're so irrational. Again, I get it. I'm not upset that E3 is canceled. Even if I don't 100% agree with it, I get where they're coming from. So it makes sense. Even though I personally would not have done it. I'm not going to fault them for doing it. This is probably the nicest I've ever been to anything in the show. But don't worry. I will counteract that later. Wait for the wrath. Honestly, if they just did a presentation like a Nintendo Direct, but for all of E3, I think one, that'd be less costly on, you know, having a show floor thing. I get going to E3 is an event and doing things and going to booths and panels and yada 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 is a big appeal of going there. But 99% of people don't go to E3, they just watch the streams. And all they care about is the games being presented. So if we could just do that in a Nintendo Direct way, so each company makes their own video package and then you release that via stream, I think that would be better, because then there's not extra fluff because, oh, it's a stage show, so we have to do stage things. Instead of what Nintendo does, it's like, hey, we have a small little bit, it's kind of funny, hey, what's up, by the way, here's this game, here's me talking about this game, here's this game, here's me talking about this game. Easy, bam, done. And then everybody enjoys it. And you don't have to spend money on it. And you don't have to go places, you don't have to travel. Everything could be in-house. You do the video, you fucking send it out, maybe get some contract workers if you don't have people who know how to do video at your company for some reason. And then bam! I'll edit it for you. Hire me. Damn it. I need money. So yeah, if E3 was just a video package deal with just with things getting shown and the developers talking about it in a nice, short, scripted, condensed fashion, that'd be great. It will work, and you should do it. If instead of pushing it or straight up canceling it, just do videos. And then you'll please 99% of people. In other news, I'm going to take only maybe 30 seconds to talk about this, because it's really nothing much of anything that I need to talk about. I don't even know why it's on this list. I only talk about things I want to talk about. Why is this on the list? Because I need a bad timing. Haha. So Reggie is going to be helping out GameStop. Yeah, the Nintendo Reggie. You know, the guy who fucking retired. So apparently he hasn't fully retired. He's just not a part of Nintendo anymore. He's like, oh, I want, you know, to live out the rest of my years with my family and stuff. Oh, by the way, I'm venturing with GameStop. Don't really get that, but I guess he wants GameStop to thrive, and he's the guy to make them not suck. So he's doing that. More power to you. I mean, I know you're still very big into the gaming community, and you want to be the best it can be, and I appreciate that. But fuck the hypocrisy, because you're not retired anymore. You're just, and maybe he's doing this from his home. Maybe he's just like, hey, I'll just just like video chat you and like tell you how to do things and stuff. So maybe that's it. Maybe it's a hell of a lot less work than Nintendo is. Which actually I almost guarantee it's going to be a hell of a lot less work. So again, sure, do it. And I mean, it doesn't affect me. I get most of my games digitally, but sometimes I like to, you know, if I go to GameStop, I'll look around at accessories. You know, got one of these at GameStop, so I mean that's something. So yeah, I mean it's cool, and I just hope you're doing it in a way that makes your retirement still worth it. Go for it, Bowser. I mean Reggie. Alright, so I talked more about that than I thought was good because I don't know when to shut the fuck up. So now let's talk about... This is more of a PSA than anything because people are actually stupid. Read articles and get the full story before you say anything about the story. You can't read a headline and then make a paragraph talking about the headline. Go into the article and fucking read it. Use that brain of yours to make yourself not look like an idiot and actually gather more information than Sakurai passes out. Clickbait articles do this all the time. They make a title that will spur conversation just from the title alone, but it's an entire misdirect. It doesn't actually show what the actual article is about. Even when they do make it good, people are still stupid and still make their own story. Alright, so there's an article multiple articles that's been passed around talking about Sakurai. Yes, this should have been last week's news story, but it's this week's news story now because fuck you. And the first one I saw was just that Sakurai passes out. Another one I saw says Sakurai passes out at gym. That second one is a little more truthful, but people don't pay attention to the gym part. They just pay attention to the passing out part, so they still spout stupid bullshit. In the article, if you actually click into it and use your eyes, or the video that somebody talked about too, apparently Sakurai, the director of Smash Brothers, is on a really bad diet. I personally think it's a bad diet because he is not getting the nutrients he needs, plus he is dehydrating himself. And combining his dehydration and lack of actual good nutrients, which I don't know why he needs to be on a diet like that. He's already skin and bone. I don't know why he needs to be more of that. But he was at the gym and he was working out, and then he passed out because his body couldn't handle the diet and the working out at the same time. He overworked himself, not because of Smash. Now that article in itself shows that Sakurai is not smart when it comes to his personal health. You should not be able to get yourself in the position that you pass out all because of every decision that you've made. Not because your body fails you randomly, but you deliberately put yourself in a bad position. Even if you don't know it, because if you knew it, I don't think you would do it. You put yourself in the bad position and then you pass out. Yeah, it was just a feint, and he didn't, there was no actual severity to it, but still not healthy. Work on yourself, bro. You're only doing DLC characters right now, and I don't think you need to kill yourself like that. So now, the comments of these posts, oh god damn it. Oh, I hate people. Most of them, there are some sensible people out there, but most of them were saying, take a break from Smash. Smash is killing you. You don't have to put this much work in Smash. Smash, 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 smash. Everybody thought the article was talking about him passing out because his amount of work on Smash, when it has actually nothing to do about it. Literally not a single thing in that article outside of, hey, this guy works on Smash, was about him working on Smash. It was literally he was not even on the clock, and he passed out because, again, of the things I mentioned before. And yet, people type away saying, oh my god, you're working too hard on Smash, even though he doesn't really overwork himself since Melee. Yeah, he does, technically overwork himself compared to other people, even though he has a whole team of people that he should probably be relying on, but he's very controlling, and I get that because you want your game to be as good as possible, yada yada yada. But regardless, he has not pushed himself as much as he did on Melee because he has a lot more development time, and especially for Ultimate, like, yeah, at first he could have been pushing himself, but now with the DLC characters, he doesn't even have to push himself that much, especially when you spam 5 characters throughout a year, and another 5 in 2 years? Well, technically a year. If he worked as hard now as he did in Melee, we could get all 6 characters in 6 months. Easy. But they're taking their time and they're refining everything, plus balancing and stuff like that. He is not overworking himself. Stop this lie. And if he does, it's his fault, not Smash's. He could easily pull back a little bit, which he has. Ugh. Just read articles. Just don't spout information that is false. Don't spout anything until you get all the information needed. Granted, I have been wrong about things. I have definitely not gotten all the information 100% correct. But I am a very skeptical person. I try to read more than what is given to me. I read between the lines. Like the other Smash controversy of Sora getting in. You basically never say never because it's not a guarantee. But people say, hey, it's a guarantee. Or the fact that people keep on saying that Disney said no, even though Disney said yes. Or the fact that people think Dante is going to come in because of something. Just because the developer said a thing, that means Dante's going to be in. But you're like, well, I mean, does that even make sense in the context of everything that's happening? No, it did not. It actually did not make sense whatsoever. The Smash community is a spectrum like no other. 2 completely different ends of spouting bullshit and having no information whatsoever, or thinking chairs in the background of a video means a specific character is going to be in Smash, even though they were just chairs in the background of the video. They either read too little or too much. Way too far in either direction. So, if you just think more rationally, we can find a middle ground, and you cannot be retarded. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I told you I was going to get angry this episode because, duh. And that is my time here, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to thank everybody for watching this video, and if you like this video, thumbs up. If you want to see more from me, subscribe. And if you ever decide to give me money for whatever reason, you could go to my Patreon. And so all those things plus more, like my Discord and stuff, is down below. And till next time, bye.